Hello everyone, I am Demon Monkey, and we are back once again with more White Raw versus Beastyqt. Actually, wait a second. Oh no, that's not this is what we want. There we go. There. And, there. Accept. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's do this. So welcome to more White Raw show match against Beastyqt. We already had our first game. If you did not see that, there'll be a link in the description to check that out. Or it'll probably be something pop up on the screen that says, "Hey, click on me if you want to go see game 1." So just go do that if you missed that. Also, I'm not sure which order these are in because I found this on White Raw's webpage and they weren't really in an exact order. But I'm doing it from the date they were last changed as to... most of them, there's like times throughout the night when they were changed, so I'm assuming that I'm going from the earliest time to the latest time. So that's what my plan is. But anyway, up here in the top right corner of Daybreak, we have White Raw, and I actually found out special tactics. The reason they call them special tactics because back in Wings of Liberty beta, when I didn't even know Starcraft existed. Actually, I knew it existed, but I didn't know it was, like, awesome. It was because of his Warp Prism and Stargate play that they called them special tactics. Anyway, throwing the gateway down here. So, we will see if he does some sort of Oracle strategy once again. We saw it last game. We could definitely see it again. It's possible. I know someone's going to get mad if I don't have that production tab up. I'm sorry. But, and then in our bottom left corner, we have Empire Beastyqt. I'm not actually sure. Is this? Not that one. Get back over. There we go. Empire Beastyqt. And he's on Team Empire. I don't know much about him at all. But, he tried to have a valiant defense yesterday and didn't do it. We see him doing something interesting here for Terran players out there. You're doing your wall in, and you just start a supply depot, but then you don't finish it. You just wait until you finish your supply depot, and it's mainly to hide this baby right here. This gas geyser, you want to hide that from Mr. White Raw. You can actually see White Raw's vision here. He has no clue what's going on up here, and this probe could die, but does not. Nice control there, getting away. Orbital coming down. 2 gases early too. Now, last game we saw 2 gases early also, and BC did go ahead and scout up in there. He could see both of the gases and the timings on those. He saw the timing on the Cyber Core, so he will know if it is something like a proxy Stargate. It looks like it could be. See, I think that's the problem. I know I've watched White Raw's play before. He likes to go for this fast double gas. Of course, getting double gas is awesome because Protoss units are gas expensive, especially in the late game. Having that gas will always help. But it's hard to tell if he's going to actually proxy or not. But we will see if he does, if BC has a better way to hold it. This Marine here denying this probe. Probe does escape once again. I'm just going to go ahead and kill these unbuildable plates there while throwing up an expansion. This is actually a really interesting timing here because he got the reactor. That's always interesting, you know, double Marines. Marines aren't that good against Stalkers, and I know there's a lot of like 3 Stalker Mothership Core timing that's really strong against Terran. They take out the supply depots, and Terrans really need a bunker with 4 Marines in it to sort of prevent that. But the factory coming up, could we see Widow Mines, or could we just see a switch into Hellion drops with the medevac? Who knows? But we see 1 Stalker moving across the map along with that Mothership Core. That's exactly what I was talking about with the getting those out here. But great control on the ramp there. That Stalker taking a little bit of damage there. Great control. The Stalker can't see when it's walking up the ramp, can't see the units on top of the ramp. So when it walks up, all the Marines are just like, "Hey buddy, welcome!" Anyway, the starport here going to end up getting finished once these Marines get back here. And that's one thing you can do. You can come here, you can time warp right there, and these SCVs are forever slowed. Of course, he did not kill any. We can take a look there. Okay, he did actually kill 2 workers, so that's pretty decent. Oh no, see, once again it happened. That Stalker is extremely low, and those are just really great timings Terran players do have to keep their Marines at the top of the ramp as the Stalker walks up it. Anyway, Whiterot here secured his expansion, Beastyqt doing the same thing, and adding on 2 more gates, and a Robo gonna get some observers out, maybe some Immortals. Immortals are great against Marauders, but we don't see any Marauder tech here. We see a 1-1-1 against Protoss, which is interesting because normally we see Marine Marauder back in Wings of Liberty style, but now we're seeing something different. Widowmine play, baby. Widowmine and a lot of Marines. It's going to be really interesting on how Whiterot holds this. However, I do like the Observer choice over the Immortal. The reason being, the Observer's going to be able to scout out those Widowmines. Those sneaky, sneaky banana Widowmines. And we do see up here the robotics facility. Go ahead and coming down. Oh, this probe needs to get back to mining and working. Anyway, this robotics facility, robotics bay, that's a facility bay coming down. Gonna enable that Colossus production. Could get over Overlord over something. Could get the speed for observers. I knew it started with an O. Oh my gosh, this genius getting the Widowmines in the back there. Did he kill any workers? Or he killed 2, so not a great hit as he was hoping for with that Widowmine. But the Marines have arrived. How is Whiterot going to be able to hold this? That is the question. We see one, this Widowmine getting off some damage there. It is going to fall though. With proper micro, these could easily kill it. We see the Purify going down on the Nexus. And this medevac needs to run. There we go. Getting all the way out of there. So that was the reason the Observer was a great choice right there. He was able to stop those Widowmines before they really did any damage. We see only 2 workers killed. Great control by Whiterot there. And this Purify, it lasts for a minute. Keep that in mind. I don't know if it's actually a minute. It lasts for a long, long time. So, you know, that's always something to keep in mind if you go in and you drop and then you want to drop again. If they have that ability going up, that will let you know. Now, both players have pretty nice saturation in their base. Look at the units tab. 38 SCVs to 42 probes makes sense because of Chrono Boost. Protoss players are always going to be up in their worker count because of that until it hits the late game where it's like 70 SCVs to, you know, 70 probes. It's at that point you could probably get a few more probes or throw away some for if you were a Terran. And we're repairing up this medevac. I think that's a really great choice to repair. A lot of people don't. They like have half health medevacs, and they would march out into war and their army dies, and they're like, no, and then they can't fly their medevacs away because all their medevacs are low health, and the blink stalkers can just be like pew pew, and yeah, you know that was a great analogy. Someone's probably gonna murder me for that. Anyway, Colossus tech now here. I don't know how my screen actually got over here. But okay. Colossus, we got extended thermal lance coming down. I like how he has one up here, and does he have one down here? No, he does not yet, but he could easily do it. Anyway, a push coming across the map for BC. And you know, Terrans are really, really strong. Emphasis on really, really strong in the mid game, and they still are with the Widowmines, because you need detection to see those Widowmines. And Whiterot, he does have that special tactics observer. Wherever it is. It's here somewhere. I'll find it. Oh, he's got 2. He's got one here, one here. So he will see whatever enters his base. If you're not paying attention, this is right below his natural, and this is straight to the left of his main to see drops. So that's great there. Let's go back to the army over here. Ooh, see dual prong drops. Oh, moving the observer over here. Great decision. Gonna put it on patrol. Oh no. All right. Oh no. Returned I have. Oh no. And I don't know what happened. What have I done? To be honest with you. But my entire let's change this back fast. My entire Starcraft crashed. So had to restart it. Anyway, Whiterot here. We're just gonna go ahead and continue. Oh no, I hit something again. Don't break on me. Nope, we're good. Are we good? We're good. All right, so we're just gonna go back a little bit here. I hit the B button that time. Ugh, fails. Whiterot gonna see this drop. Is definitely gonna see this drop. We can actually just look at his vision here. He sees this one going to be coming in. Does he react? Yes, he moves the stalkers. He also sees the 2 at the top left. He pulls his army this way. And that drop did nothing back there in the bottom right. I would be like, oh, I'm MLG and I can put picture in picture, but no, I cannot. So that is that. We have his defense up here, and there's this observer that's like, hey bros, come drop me. And these guys are like, yeah, drop it, bro. And the purify ability going down there, that's a great decision. This is one thing that I do all the time, that Beastyqt just had a little bit of trouble with there. I start doing the drop thing, where they drop out one by one, and then I'm like, oh, we need to load and get out of here, and so they keep dropping while I'm trying to load them, and it's really annoying. A Widowmine there picking off a Stalker and preventing the expansion from actually coming up. That's great. Great for White-Ro right there. Meanwhile, the 3rd of Beastyqt is already up. No Marines in that bunker quite yet. And his forces are starting to build quite substantially, actually. A lot of Marauders. Wow. And you know, it's amazing when I watch these masters play, because their army sizes are always so small, but they can do so much with that amount of army. I mean, like, we're out here, he's only got 4 Zealots, 2 Stalkers, a Sentry, and 2 Colossus, and he could probably be aggressive with that. Okay, that was really awesome there, killing the Widowmine. Meanwhile, the 3rd Colossus. Now, this is one of these 3 Colossus push off 2 bases. It's actually, he might not even push behind it because it is a little bit delayed. But normally, a lot of players will push once they hit 3 Colossus. They'll just be like, oh, let's go kill the Terran player. But Beastyqt here on top of his game with these Vikings. I hit it again. See, the V and the B button are right next to each other, so whenever I try to show the vision, it, like, spazzes out and is like, oh no, you hit the B button. Anyway, 68 probes here to 64 SCVs, 7 Vikings here. We will see how this next battle will go down. See the Widowmine moving into position here. Meanwhile, the Colossus getting here. I feel like these Colossus should spread out a bit to get a better concave against this force instead of just hiding here. But the Protosses, they like to clump their army together, and especially at a spot like this where no anti-air can get right here to shoot, and it's a great. Anyway, we got storms coming out here, the production port anyway, and because White-Ro did not contest that, he puts himself at jeopardy, picking off 1 Colossus there. That's really nice by the Vikings, not even losing a single Viking. Maybe with the units lost tab, this is not too much of a difference, about 400, just 1 base, which was that base that died. But this 3rd base compared to this 3rd base, it's gonna mean a lot. White-Ro's gonna have to, and just oh my gosh, their names are not at the top. I'm so sorry. Just because Beastyqt denied this expansion for so long, it's great for him. It puts him really far into the lead. He's gonna take his 4th now. He's feeling great. He's taking his 4th while the Protoss takes a 3rd. And I would love to say that if I ever could, playing Terran. We will see one day if I can possibly do that. We have the Ghost coming out to deal with the High Templar. Of course, the Vikings already out. Only 5 medevacs here. It's a decent number. And the upgrades are 2-2. 3-3 has not started. 3-3 has started for Mr. White-Ro here, though. I believe he is Ukrainian, as I said before in the first cast. And White-Ro double expanding here. Now, he needs this to get back in the game. He needs to be able to hold this to get back in the game. However, we can somehow take a look at, not the killed. Oh no. Does that take me like, oh, that's oh. Alright, I'm gonna edit this next part out. I probably won't, but boom. Solutions. Just ignore anything that just happened. You saw nothing. Alright, so Beastie gonna get aggressive behind this. I have no clue how to look at the workers or the unit supply. My bad. Beastie gonna move out here, scanning to see if there's any observers. He now sees where the observers are. He sees the spread of White Raw's army. He decides, he's going to decide, can I do this? Oh, sniping one. Did all these get feedback though? No, only one got feedback. Very nice there. Will he snipe another? He does get some EMPs off. Here is the engagement. No. No, it is not. It kind of froze there for a second. The computer didn't freeze. It was White Raw that froze. But all the Colossus are gone. And all we have is Charged Lot. And do we have any storms left? Do we have any storms left? No. No, we do not. Yeah, actually, these guys have storms over here in the back. Along with... These guys don't quite have storms. But this is a really scary army for Beastyqt right here. So we will see how White Raw decides to deal with it. It's gonna pull that back up like a boss. Beastyqt taking his 5th base here and getting 3-3 done. This battle would go hugely in his favor for 2-2, but because White Raw has the earlier 3-3, it's always great for him. We are 20 minutes into the game now. Killing that Colossus, having a fun, you know, it'd kind of be like, oh hey, we have a gun, let's go shoot walls in America. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, oh, the snipes. Where did those get sniped from? I heard them sniping. He's getting him to waste feedbacks. I did see that. He said, hey, feedback this, there's nothing in it. Now I'm gonna go up and snipe more. They don't use cloak, which is one thing I've always thought was interesting, because when I do it, I have like 4 or 5 and I just cloak them all and run in. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You think I could be saying that for the Widow Mines? Nope, I'm saying it because the nuke. The nuke is in production. Here's going to come the engagement. This is a bad spot for Beastie, but it's also a good spot because the charge lots are on the ramp. Oh no, the storms! 5 FPS like a boss. And this is when my computer hates me. Oh gosh, very nice dodging that storm there. Kind of running in and out of it, actually. Oh, so many dead Vikings. Those Vikings never had a chance. Insanely low FPS. I'm so sorry. I will be getting a new computer soon. Bear with me, but nice splitting here, anticipating the storms that will come. But BC has done it with superior unit. Oh, that storm could have been a lot worse, but so far he has done it. How many storms are left? None. No storms left. Oh no! Split the army. Run! White Raw, run! Run! White Raw, no! White Raw. Okay. He's pulling back. I think he's... Oh, that poor Archon. Oh, never mind. That Archon's just like... Your nuke can't do anything to me, you know. I imagine the nukes of, like, Starcraft being extremely strong compared to the nukes we have today. I could be totally wrong, though. 3 medevacs getting loaded up. Gonna go be dropping. But, like... I know my friend, when I first got this game, he was like, dude, you know the Marines? And I was like, yeah, what's up about the Marines? And he was like, dude, you know the machine guns that go like, pew, pew, pew? I was like, yeah, man, those machine guns. He was like, did you know those are actually 50 caliber machine guns? Because, I don't know, he read it somewhere. And I know you shouldn't believe everything you hear, but I'm just like, hey, sure, why not? I can believe it. And, so yeah, 50 caliber machine guns, which means the nukes must be like... freaking 30 times as strong as I don't even know. I imagine it like a Barrett 50 cal, like those bullets coming out of a machine gun. That would be great. Oh, gonna get the Colossuses here. The Colossuses? Colossi. That is the proper terminology. The Colossi. Meanwhile, pushing out here, these ghosts are really ballsy. But going to take out this base, which just puts White Raw even more behind. Going to be nuking. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, the ghost died anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now microing more and more Beastyqt. He will be fine. He's going pull out of there. Pull out of there. Yeah, I gotta pull out of there and then move forward and wait for the next engagement. And the FPS is terrible right now, and I'm extremely sorry about that, but would you rather watch it in low? We can either watch it like this or in low. It's all your choice. If you would rather watch it in low with higher FPS, let me know. But Beastyqt now with his 5th base up here, adding on a 6th and, oh no, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is his 5th base, adding on a 6th and 7th here. He's got his army here. He lost all his medevacs though, so he needs to get more and more medevacs. Oh no, these poor marines. I know that poor marine and that poor marauder. As you can see, they're getting split in half like a boss. This planetary will finish on time, I believe, but he did stim some units to get up there in time. Interesting, as the planetary will be finishing. Kaboom! Boom! I saw a video of when the planetary first got, like, their first release of it. It was like BlizzCon 2007. It probably wasn't their first, but it was like, oh gosh, it shot like 50,000 times faster than it shoots now. It was insane. But yeah, that is that. Meanwhile, another Doom drop heading on out with the emergency. Oh, they're not emergency thrusters. They are ignite afterburners. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. Yes, I did. Oh yeah, sorry, we're getting way out of track here. I'm having too much fun. What am I looking at? Why am I following Bison? I don't even know. What is he doing with these medevacs? He's nuking! Where is he nuking? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, he was timing it so he'd drop in the main at the same time he's dropping in the natural. That was so intellectual, dropping in the main while dropping into the natural with this Doom drop. But that does leave his army, wherever it is, if I can find it. There it is. A little vulnerable here. Will White Raw do this? Oh, great flank here, but doesn't quite get this around all throughout here. However, he will chase that down. Oh my gosh, so many of these ghosts are just like, yeah baby, they can't see us. And this is when an observer does come in handy. Wow, they might actually get an Archon right here. Skadoosh gets an Archon. Oh, they could get these High Templar, that'd be great. White Raw moving up here. This is a planetary fortress. You can't do much to planetary fortresses in this game. Keep that in mind. Sorry for the low frame count once again. White Raw not producing anything right now. He's going all, not all in, but he wants it. His base, meanwhile, getting destroyed up here at his natural. Wow, this is a great game by Mr. Beastyqt. And, oh, what just happened there? Oh no, I have to sneeze. Oh gosh. Where's the Tobuscus when you need him? Anyway, BC not looking too good here. He has great production, but he's not actually producing any units right now, which is kind of a mistake. You need units to stay in this. There we go, producing the Vikings and Marauders. So this army is gonna get damaged done, but gosh, White Raw's production is just nothing. He can't do anything to this drop. You know, he's in it to win it right now with that main army. Meanwhile, this other drop's still going strong. Down here at the 3rd, the production, the barracks now falling. I feel like he should go after the mining bases, but that might be a little hard to do, as this base is quite secured. Where is the last forces of BC? He has a death pack up here, ready to kill. And he does not have it. Oh yeah, he does have a tiny death pack down here near this planetary. This is not a planetary, so keep that in mind. A lot of energy right there, though. And going for the Colossus here. The Vikings getting what they need to do done, taking out the Colossus. White Raw saying GG, well played there, and quitting. Wow, you know, I actually think that's quite interesting because, yes, Beastyqt had all these units and he could have probably come back and cleaned up these units really easily. But White Raw, he lost all of his production while this entire army started pushing across the map. And I feel like if he had kept his production, he still had a decent economy. He had a huge bank. Beastyqt was not producing units, so if he would have held off those 2 drops, he would have been fine. But that just goes to show you the power that drops do have throughout the game, and how Beastyqt played this out so well, denying the third, doing little things like that. I'm sorry for the few hiccups in the well, the editing of this game. I'm sorry for the low frame rate during this game. It just shows you my computer. It need a new one. It's coming. It's not coming, but I will have all the parts ordered by the 15th, or after the 15th, a little bit after. And then we'll be putting that together fairly shortly. So probably a lot of videos, a lot of good, great quality videos from my new computer in May. That's what I'm hoping for, having it done by May. Gonna get it done. Anyway, thank you all for supporting me even through this low frame rate type thing. I'm still trying to get out quality videos to you. If you would rather see higher frame rate but on low graphics, let me know. If that would be more pleasing, just because it's better frame rate. I play on low graphics myself. I don't play on medium. But this is, oh my gosh, that looks epic. The Stalker dying right there. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.